Hey guys, Jason here with 410 Real Estate, just coming back to you today with a little bit more new information. Before we get started though, talking about first-time home buyers, if you do me a favor and click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified when we post these videos, that would be fantastic. And if you like this video, give it a like and share it with a friend. But yeah, I wanted to talk with you guys today about a question we get all the time, which is, I'm currently renting. When does it make sense for me to look at buying instead of renting? We posted a video before, which we'll put at the end on the end card there if you want to check it out, but just about the benefits of buying versus renting. But from a general standpoint, the answer I have is it's going to depend on your personal financial situation. I never want someone to run out and buy a house if it doesn't make sense for their long-term financial goals, nor do I want someone to stay and continue renting if that doesn't make sense for their financial goals long-term. So what I would say is if you're looking at the rentals out there, which right now the average rent is about $2,050 a month, and you're looking at what your mortgage payment might be on a house, you may find that renting doesn't make financial sense anymore. You're paying someone else's mortgage for the privilege and right to stay in their house. Basically what I would recommend is look at what's your financial situation. Do you have enough money put aside potentially for a down payment? If you're using an FHA loan, you can get it as little as 3.5%. Conventional loans are usually 5% and up, depending on which program you go with. If you happen to have veterans benefits, you could get into a home with no money out of your pocket, basically, or very little. There's also some outlying areas around town that may still qualify for USDA financing, which is a 0% down payment financing for more rural areas as well. But those are going to be based on specific locations, specific addresses, and we can check with lenders to make sure if they qualify or not. But for the most part, if you look at that rental payment and you have some money put aside and you say to yourself, man, I got to pay $2,100 in rent. To buy a house, my payment might be $2,200 overall. Well, now you're getting the tax benefits of writing off mortgage interest. You're getting a long-term appreciation and ownership. It's an asset of yours now, rather than just seeing $2,100 float away off into the sky and not getting anything back for it. So if you have maybe just come out of college a few years ago, you've been working, you've been renting, and you have some money put aside, might be a great time for you to purchase. If you've been in a rental for a long time and you're just tired of watching the rental values go up and you haven't rethought that process of maybe I should buy a house instead of renting, it might be a good opportunity to have a conversation with a loan officer. There's no obligation to do that. They'll go through it with you. They'll let you know where you're at, what you need to do to get to the point where you're ready to purchase a home. And if you can't do it today, at least you know going forward what that might look like. Do I think buying a house is right for everyone right now? No. If you don't have money put aside, there are down payment assistance programs available, but again, those may not be the best financial decision for you as well. So I would definitely recommend that you consult a financial advisor, a CPA, anybody else that has input into how you budget and use your finances. Get some wisdom, get some discernment from other people, because sometimes the idea in our head is fantastic when we're thinking about it, because we've rationalized with ourselves as to why it makes sense, but it may not make sense to someone from the outside looking in. So I would always recommend you get that counsel from friends, from financial advisors, and from other professionals that could help answer that question for you. However, if it's time, and it's time to say, I'm tired of these high rents moving up and up and up and up and up, and I would like to look at potentially buying a house, that's fantastic. And again, we can connect you with a lender if you'd like to speak with someone. We have a couple of lenders that have helped us with videos in the past. You can check through our channel and see those. And they would love to help have that conversation with you. But it's at least worth looking into with rents getting to the point that they're at now, especially if you have some money put aside or you have veterans benefits or so forth. But again, going to come down to your personal financial situation. I would never advise somebody to move into something that makes you uncomfortable or doesn't make sense for you financially, and definitely get that counsel. So those are my big 3 things. Evaluate the rental market, make sure that maybe a mortgage payment is at or below what you're going to pay for rent. Number 2, does this match my financial decisions? And get counsel from people that can help you with that. And number 3, is this going to put me in a better or a worse position financially? Am I going to have to go into extreme debt to do down payment assistance, or if I'm going to have to do additional debt to somehow cover other expenses once I get into the house, because now my mortgage is more, I have to pay on the credit card for my electric. You don't want to do any of that. You want to make sure that you're perfectly comfortable when you're moving into a home. So that's what I have for you today. Again, if this is helpful and you know someone who might be a few years out of college looking to purchase a home, or maybe they're a long-term renter and they're trying to make that decision for themselves, please share this with them, and we're happy to answer any questions you may have along the way. Also, check out this video we'll put here at the end about why you should buy and sell rent, why it might make sense, what are the benefits, and so forth. Otherwise, thanks so much for tuning in today. We appreciate you checking out the channel, and we'll see you again next time.